Yo, what's good? So, growing up in the late 2000s, early 2010s, I think the '04 generation between, let's say, 2000 and like 2005, maybe some 2006 people slide in there. We had the best, we had like the last great cartoons. We had regular show Adventure Time, Clarence. We had we had Total Drama, Gravity Falls, Kick Watowski. There's so many different shows I can name. Sanjay and Craig, but there's one I didn't really name yet, and I'm gonna be talking about it this video because just like rewatched it like a month back, and it's Amazing World of Gumball. It's like that was like one of my main cartoons that I used to watch as a kid. With like Teen Titans, Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron. There's so many, but Amazing World of Gumball was just, man. I get into details. If it's still, to me, this video will be about if it still holds up to this day. I'll let you know at the end. All right, one thing about season one Gumball, it looked funny because it was fairly new, and the animation like of the characters looked so, I don't know, wacky. I'm gonna put a picture up, but if any of you watch season 1 and 2, you can tell the characters didn't like fit in really well. They fit in, but they didn't fit in. But season 1 had some iconic episodes. I'm not gonna lie. The fight with Cena and Gumball, the curse episode where he's dressed up in the where Gumball was dressed up in dressed up in that dress that his dad gave him, and everybody thought he was somebody else. The wand with Richard believing the wand. There was so many different things. The mystery episode was hilarious. And Gumball being Gumball is one of my favorite things of all time. Gumball is one of my favorite characters because, bro, he's hilarious and I can relate. I say looking back, I remember dang near every episode from season 1 to 4. Season 5, I remember half of the episodes and then some that I don't remember. But I'll tell you, bro, Gumball had me in the chill code. If it was on the screen as a kid, I was locked in watching it. There was a lot of time I'll turn Gumball off unless SpongeBob was on. But season 2 is really good to me. The fridge episode, or the fringe, or whatever it says, that's when Nicole was determined to make Gumball a winner. That episode is hilarious, bro. Nicole is such a good character. The episode where they where Gumball Darwin go ahead and mess with Hector. And he turned to a midget. And then the job when Richard get a job and the whole universe runs out of place. And Larry was so determined to not fire him until he seen him eat the pizza. I'm like, Larry, what is your issue? What is your issue, bro? It had me so dead, but it was funny. Halloween episode was good. That's when Darwin had kissed Carrie. The Watch episode was hilarious. There was so many good stuff. There was a lot of good episodes. The castle episode was crazy though. When Nicole got home, and they said, "What are you gonna do about it?" I said, "Say it." I ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna put the clip in.
Now you see something? You know you don't fucked up, right?
No! What they were doing in the Amazing World of Gumball Studios to keep dropping banger seasons like this. I said, dang near a lot of stuff that I looked at still holds up to this day. Like episode 9 from season 3, The Gripes, where where they was trying to explain they're not poor and they start getting upset at them and then they were poor and then, and then they were like I was cracking up because I'm like, bro, I think they be doing that in the real world today in some way. Oh my god, The Vacation was a hilarious episode. And they thought they was finna get ate by old dude. That was the craziest thing ever. He said, what? And then there was so many. The Void, where everybody forgot about what's that girl name? The dinosaur girl name. They went to go investigate, and you had so many banger episodes, bro. The conflict between Gumball and Darwin is when Darwin, every time he tried to tell Gumball, he didn't care. That's what I loved about Gumball. The procrastination was a good episode, and the shell was such a beautiful episode. It was like you had Gumball playing a whole different character role. Usually he's so self-centered and everything, but he cared about Penny so much that it didn't matter to him. She came out that shell though. I said the butterfly effect was a really good episode too. And then when Waterston family thought Gumball and Darwin was stealing stuff in the house, and they had a basement and it was robbed the whole time, was crazy to me. I was like, bro. Overall, season 3 was a banger, bro. There's so many episodes I didn't talk about, like the extras, where they got a whole episode for the extra characters, and they started singing the Gumball and Darwin at the end. It's like, okay. The coach was hilarious. The joy was so hilarious because Miss Simeon was like the only one that wasn't affected. And the name, legendary. I'll talk about season 4 for y'all for a bit. I was like, y'all, if y'all want to go watch it, y'all should go ahead and watch it. Overall, I still think it holds up to this day. They have some hilarious jokes, and I think it was a little bit ahead of its time. If you know that episode with the cactus girl and Gumball, that's my fault that I don't remember her name. I've been watching so many different shows, but she she hilarious because Gumball gonna talk about, are you assuming things about me? I was like, uh-oh. I instantly thought of Twitter because I was like, this how they be doing everything now. But season 4 was bumping. You had the origins of Gumball and Darwin. The romantic, where Gumball misunderstands things, the upgrade between Bobbert. I love that episode. They love Bobbert. The nemesis. Rob. Where they try to help Rob out. He was like, Dr. Wrecker. Then when we heard the crew, the others, when the return, I said, you know one thing I noticed? They always start every episode. I mean, not every episode, but every title with it's hilarious. There's so many good episodes this season. The hug and the awkwardness was one of the craziest things ever. The Apprentice was good. The love. And Broke fell in love. And Bobby fell in love with a he fell in love with a vacuum cleaner. That's crazy. There is so many good episodes, bro. I'm telling you, you need to watch. Okay, when I rewatched season 5, it was iconic, bro. There were some episodes that were so good. The rerun was really good. I said, shout out to Rob. That's one of my favorite characters. The Test, bro. The Test is one of the most hilarious episodes I've ever seen. Because Gumball didn't want to be a loser no more. And, bro, he's just meant to be a loser, bro. Gumball's just a natural loser. It's fine, though. But when he didn't want to, Tobias was replacing him. And the funniest stuff ever happened. They just... the episode still got me laughing to this day because they did Tobias so dirty. I said Tobias got did dirty so much. The slide when they helped Rocky out with a date. Matchmaker was a legendary episode. The console was a great episode too. Like them coffee and gaming stuff. The X when Rob doesn't want to be his rival no more. That was good. The singing episode was good because everybody was singing in there. I was like, they did like to sing a lot though. There was so many good episodes. I'm just looking at the episodes right now and like the list of them. And just remembering how good they were. The dad episode was funny. No, the deal episode was funny because that's when Richard like was taking care of the kids, and then he let them out of as soon as he let them out of control, that's when all hell broke loose. That is so funny to me. Overall, Amazing World of Gumball still holds up to me. It is one of the greatest cartoons I've ever watched. It helped shape me to who I am today. I enjoy Gumball and all the characters of Elmore. Basically, everybody gets screen time is hilarious to me, bro. Or just relatable in some sense. And I enjoy the show so much. So I'm thankful I got to watch it. I got to rewatch it. And one more thing, I didn't know there was an intro until like 2014. It was like I was watching it on Hulu and I heard the intro play out of nowhere. I was like, "What is this?" It was a banger intro, but I barely seen the intro as it is when it came on regular cable. So I enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, vid. Peace out.